should have worn my damn brace. Hey, how you doing? All these keys. That water was so disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. I done got to a place of peace. Because at first, I was in a place of kind of like, I would say kind of distraught. And the reason why I was in that place was because of myself. And I don't know if a lot of y'all believe in like soulmates and twin flames and things of that nature. But so my soulmate slash twin flame, who I was dating, which to this day I still, love this person. I don't think the love that I have for this person is going anywhere. But the reason why I've been so depressed and out of water before was because I did something kind of, I don't say kind of, I did something bad. I caught myself trying to prank this person, and it didn't turn out the way that I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be all laughs and stuff. Because typically, I'm a very serious person. That's why I don't like to play. Because when I play and I prank and stuff, I go overboard. I'm not gonna say kinda, I do. And so they were, mad at me for a little while. We wasn't speaking, but their feelings are valid, and I understood why. And I had to look at it from their point of view as well. And it was hurting me that I hurt them, but I wasn't intentionally trying to hurt them. I was just being playful because I'm a very mischievous person when it comes to being playful. I do little things. I try to poke people, but I don't be meaning no harm by it. But in this case, they had took it that way, which I understood why. Because when I look back at everything, I gave them a reason to feel a type of way about it. You know, in so many ways, I tried to apologize, or I wanted to apologize, but I had to give him space to really think about everything because it was a lot. And even now, I still love him. I do because when you have that person you bond with on that deep emotional and kind of spiritual level, and that's the type of love you won't find from just not anybody. And he was the first guy like I actually could say that I loved, like was in love with, like in love. Not saying I just love him, because you could tell somebody you love them and don't really mean it. But when it came to him, when I said I love you, I miss you, and all of those things, I meant it because I've always saw myself, marrying him and building a foundation, a life with him. But I had to slap my own self in the face because I had to realize everything is not a game, and people's feelings aren't a game. And I had to come to that place of, taking everything into consideration. Y'all see how beautiful the pond is, even though it got a lot of algae and duck poop in there. Mm, all these dogs out here. It's like, y'all. If anybody knows me on a personal level, they know I'm a lover. I'm not really one of those people to start conflict or to want to be in conflict. Not intentionally, anyway. All these geese. Ew, it's pooping. Hello. The lighting is not hitting today, especially on this side of the park. Ooh. But so I've been putting a lot of my time into school. I've been very hyper focused, hyper vigilant. Some other great news. So yesterday, I had got a text message from Bosch. They want to bring me on the team, but I have to wait on my actual start date. So that's that. So I'll be back working again. I'm so excited for that. I can get out the house and just get back to building up my finances again. But I chose the weekend shift, the 2 days, Friday and Saturday, 12 hours, and get paid for 40. And I'll probably work volunteer 2 days out of the week for overtime. So that's something I plan on doing because I got a lot of things that I have in my mind trying to do. I also had wrote down me a vision. It's a vision board, but it's a digital vision board. I had put in my notes. And when I had that time introspection, I actually figured out what I really wanted to do as far as like career and the steps that I needed to take. So I was researching that type of stuff, and I had realized, like looking deep within myself, I want to go into psychology. And the form of psychology I want to go into is forensic psychology. Well, I would say forensic psychologist. It's called forensic psychiatrist, which they work in law enforcement, to kind of pick the minds of criminals or why they do the stuff that they do, why they think about doing heinous crimes, murders, torturing people. Because I've always been very into those kind of dark themes of investigation, try to figure out the human mind and why people do the things they do and why they think the things that they think. And coming from me, a person, who deals with anxiety and stuff, I always question myself on why do I allow my anxious thoughts to run my life. And I learned to sit down and reflect and talk to myself about what is causing me to be so anxious all the time. And I figured out why. Growing up as a kid, lack of self expression. Well, I was hindered to express myself because oop, headphone fell. I was a very flamboyant kid. Like, I knew I was gay as a kid. It wasn't like it was nothing new. But the authority figures around my life, they used to always not allow me to be myself. They didn't allow me to be my creative self. I always had to act a certain kind of way when I'm around them or certain people outside of my inner world or inner circle, like family, friends, like those type of things. So I had to learn to put on this, like, I wouldn't say persona, kind of mask to hide my inner light. And the only time that part of myself come out is when I'm alone at home, where I'm able to be my crazy self, dancing, singing, because I'm so stuck on what people think of me. I'm scared of embarrassment sometimes. I'm scared of being judged. Those always been my fears going through life. I've always been judged by other people before they even got to know me as a person through school, being bullied for being different. But yeah. But I'm in this live off right here. And you, soulmate, if you see this, I still love you.